Hello everybody, and welcome back to Return to the Dunwich Legacy. Before we begin, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. With that out of the way, today we are going to be playing Return to the Miskatonic Museum. Before we begin setup, let's start with some Investigator Setup by drawing our opening hands. So 5 cards for Daniela. We have her wrench, the guard dog, evidence, prepared for the worst, and another evidence. Well, the guard dog and the mechanic's wrench are obviously good for the hunting horror. I don't think the evidence is going to be good at all, actually. So I'm also going to get rid of the prepared for the worst friends. Peter Sylvester, that's pretty good. The bandages. And a machete. All right, that's actually really good. Daniela is pretty survivable at the moment. All right, and for Jacqueline, we have Shriveling, Clairvoyance, Arcane Initiate, Divination, and Drawn to the Flame. Well, we want as much Cloovering as possible. And I think we can keep the Arcane Initiate eventually. Yeah, so let's toss the Shriveling and draw another Clairvoyance. Wow, that's a lot of Cloovering, but I'm glad that we have it. All right, so let's start with setup, beginning with the Return to Miskatonic Museum. Perform the setup as indicated in the Dunwich Legacy Campaign Guide with the following exceptions. When gathering encounter sets, also gather the new encounter sets for Return to the Miskatonic Museum, shown here. So we have Miskatonic Museum along with the Return to the Miskatonic Museum, Bad Luck, Sorcery, Beyond becomes Beyond the Threshold, Chilling Cold becomes, what is it called? Creeping Cold, and Locked Door becomes Secret Door. Before creating the exhibit deck, add the 2 new exhibit hall locations to the original 6 exhibit hall locations. Set exhibit hall restricted hall aside and randomly remove 2 exhibit hall locations from the game. Then create the exhibit deck as normal. So again, as per I've said in the prologue and beneath this video in the comments, I will be I will not be removing the 2 new ones. Instead, I will be forcing myself to remove 2 old ones, just for variety's sake. For the duration of this scenario, the following additional rule applies. While an investigator is resolving the text on Agenda 1B and Agenda 2B, the forced ability on the next agenda in the agenda deck is considered to be active. Attach this card to the scenario reference card as a reminder. So if you're curious, this was because if the hunting horror wasn't out yet by the time you got to Agenda 1B, it wouldn't attach Shadow Spawn. So you'd have basically a whole extra turn or a whole extra cycle before it got to it, before it attached the Shadow Spawn to it. So this basically fixes it up. All right, let's go set up. Just to show this on camera, I have randomized the administration offices, security offices, the original exhibit halls, and the 2 return to exhibit halls, and of course this restricted hall. So I will start randomly removing some. So the administration office, the top one, will remove on an odd. So we remove the top one. Same thing for the security office, even. So we remove the other one. For these, I have 5. We need to remove 2 of them. 1 to 5. Number 6, it doesn't count. 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one is gone. And then I have a D4. 2. 1, 2. All right. So then I will shuffle these, put them in there, put 2 and this one on the bottom, and then the other 3 on top. All right. Let's finish setup. And we are now ready to begin. So our forced effect, if the hunting horror ever comes in play, we attach Shadow Spawns to it, and we have 5 Doom. Finding a way inside, we have to spend 2 clues, or I believe we have the ability to test this combat test. And I will be actually reading this now because I realize we have new tokens. So we are playing on standard difficulty. We have 2 skulls, which is a -1, -3 instead if a hunting horror is at your location. We have 1 cultist, which is a -1. If you fail, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and the void for hunting horror and spawn it at your location if able. We have 1 tablet, which is a -2. Return 1 of your clues to your location. Not even if you fail. Wow, that sucks. And we have 1 elder thing, which is a -3. If you fail, discard an asset you control. Wow, I've actually never done that. All right, we're starting at the museum entrance. It has a resign action and also has 2 clues. So we're going to aim to do the 2 clues this time because last time we did the combat test. As such, Jacqueline's going to go first. She's going to play a clairvoyance for 4 resources. Comes with 3 charges. Her second action is going to be use the clairvoyance. Going 5 to 3, she's going to use her ability. My bag is over here. We will choose the -1 and succeed, getting both clues. We will immediately spend them to advance the act. Gaining entrance. So we did spend clues to advance. You find the window nearest to the guard and tap it loud enough to get his attention. He gives a startled jump, then shifts open the window. "What do you want?" he asks timidly. You explain the situation to him and tell him he is in grave danger. He warily opens the front door to the museum, shaking his head. "I wasn't even supposed to be here today." Choose an investigator to take control of the set-aside Adam Lynch asset. Reveal the museum halls. Advance to Act 2A, Night at the Museum. Alright, so Adam Lynch is this fellow. While you control Adam Lynch, treat the double action ability on the security office as if it were a single action ability. Forced, when he leaves play, remove him from the game and add 1 tablet to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. We're going to try and do that. We reveal the museum halls. 2 Shroud 0 Clues has a way for us to open up some exhibit halls, and then we were looking for Night at the Museum, I believe. Yes, so we don't need breaking and entering. The Necronomicon is being kept in the restricted hall somewhere in the museum. Adam barely knows his way around and gives a startled jump at every creak in the old building. "I just started here last week," he explains. "What sort of trouble did you say was going on?" You haven't the heart to give him the full story. Objective: if an investigator enters the exhibit hall, restricted hall, we advance. Jacqueline's last action is to go here. I should have mentioned we couldn't have gained resources back there, but that is okay for us. All right, that is her turn. Daniela will move out. I think she is going to play... Oh, we don't have charisma. That's right. That's fine. We'll prioritize the Mechanic's Wrench, I think, and Peter Sylvester for 5 resources total. All right, let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw an emergency cash. Get a resource. Jacqueline will draw another, also an emergency cash. That's actually pretty good. Getting a resource. We have 1 doom out of 5. Daniela's encounter card is Twist of Fate. So she's going to reveal a random token from the chaos bag. -1, she takes 1 damage. All right. Jacqueline will draw a Curse Luck. Okay. Sure. Let's have Jacqueline move to the security office. We need to get some clues to spend. 3 Shroud, 2 per clues. As a double action, look at the revealed side of an exhibit hall in play or the top card of the exhibit deck. Limit once per turn. Somebody must have left the security office in a hurry. Blood stains the floor under the desk nearby. There are some maps of the museum in here as well. It has 4 clues. We're going to try and get those clues. Yeah. Okay. We're going to investigate with clairvoyance. We are 4 to 3 currently. That's not great. I think I'm going to commit this Arcane Initiate and use her ability. So we're 5 to 3 right now. One, two, three. We'll choose the -1, succeed by 1. So we get rid of Crystal Luck as well. And we get 2 clues. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pass the second one just going 5 to 3. So we're going to actually use the action. For us, it only costs 1 action. So look at the top card of the exhibit deck. Exhibit Hall Museum, Medusa exhibit. Good. As for Daniela, She's going to play an emergency cash to gain 3 resources. Might as well just play the machete and then get another resource. All right, let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw a taunt. Not very useful. Jacqueline will draw shriveling. Also not very useful. This scenario is weird. Any resource. All right, so we are 2 out of 5. Daniela will draw ephemeral exhibits. Oh, Jesus. Well, she's failing that. She is 1 to 3. This might just waste her entire turn. Oh, Elder Sign. So it's a +1. So she loses 1 action. Yeah. That's sad. I mean, it's fortunate. Jacqueline will draw Beyond the Veil. She doesn't have a ward, does she? No. And that surges into another Cursed Luck. Jesus. That's really annoying, actually. Okay. 4 to 3. I'd like to get above that, if possible. She could play this, get the clues, and then move. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're going to play a Divination for 3 resources. It comes with 6 charges. 1, 2, 3, 6. She's going to investigate using the Divination, so she is 5, -1 is 4, +2 is 6 to 3. She's going to use her ability as well. Ooh. Okay. That's rough. So here's an interesting quandary. If we cancel the autofail, this is a total of a -3. So she'll succeed by 0 and she'll have to discard 2 cards from her hand, which actually is not terrible. We don't get rid of Cursed Luck. We do get this. I think I want to do that. Yeah, so we're going to cancel the autofail, giving us a total of -3. We succeed by 0, so we have to discard 2 cards from our hand. It'll be the Shriveling and the Emergency Cash. We spend 2 charges to get 2 clues. And then her last action is to move here. Daniela will spend 2 actions. 1, to spend 4 clues total to spawn this exhibit hall and then this exhibit hall. And we know that this is the Medusa exhibit. Excuse me. And then her last action. I think she'll check out the other one. Do we? Oh, God. It could be something that's bad when we enter it, which I don't want to do. So we will just play some bandages. That costs 2, and it comes in with 3 supplies. All right, let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw Dr. Henry Armitage. Well, I guess if Peter ever dies. Jacqueline will draw an Arcane Initiate. We have 3 out of 5 Doom. Daniela will draw Haunting Recollections. Nothing is in her discard pile, only this. So she discards the top 3 cards of her deck. Taunt, Stand Together, and Toe-to-Toe. Toe-to-Toe might have been good. Jacqueline will draw a Secret Door, so she cannot leave. Okay. I think Daniela... Yes, Daniela's going to test the willpower here, and she is 5 to 3 with Peter. And she'll commit this Taunt to go 6 to 3. It's -1. She succeeds. I think she is then going to move to the exhibit hall. We know that this is the Medusa exhibit. There are 2 clues there. There's no point to investigate, so she will gain a resource. All right, Jacqueline will move here. She's going to investigate with the divination. Let's go 5, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 2. She'll use her ability as well. She will choose the -1, ignoring the Elder Sign, which draws her a card. Prescient. She gets 2 clues. She succeeds by more than 1, so she gets rid of Curse Luck. So she moves, she investigated, and then she'll move back. All right. Upkeep. Daniela will draw another Bandages. Getting a resource. Jacqueline will draw Dark Future. And we'll get a resource. Okay, no more ability. We are 4 out of 5. Daniela will draw Visions of Futures Past. She is 5 to 5. She'll commit Dr. Henry Armitage. She goes 7 to 5. Ooh, that's another sign. So she just succeeds. Jacqueline will draw Oppressive Mists. Attached to your location, limit 1 per location. After an investigator at this location draws 1 or more cards, that investigator must test 3 willpower. If that investigator fails, they must choose and discard an equal number of cards. And it's a double action to discard it. Okay. Oh, sorry. We didn't spend the charges off of divination. There we go. Okay. So I think we'll have Daniela go and try and just get rid of that. Probably. Yeah. Daniela's going to move and take 2 actions to get rid of that. That is her turn. Jacqueline is going to spend an action to spend 2 clues and spawn the next one. Let's say down here. Second action, move to this other one. We don't know what this is. Oh, it's a return to version. As the archives. As a double action, gain 2 clues from the token bank. Then, if the hunting horror is in play, place 1 resource on Shadow Spawned. Otherwise, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and the void for the hunting horror and spawn it in the museum halls. Shuffle the encounter deck. I don't want to do that. I think she just walks back. Yeah, because we have this one. Hopefully this one has clues. If not, we'll have to go to the administration office, but we'll see. All right, end of her turn. She tests Dark Future. She's going to use her ability to reveal 7 tokens. Okay. I don't know how many this is, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's the other signs in there. All right. We're good. Dark Future is gone. All right, so let's go to Upkeep. Daniela will draw the Bandolier. Gaining a resource. Jacqueline will draw Voice of Ra. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay. All right, we are advancing. So it is not in play. So we search the encounter deck, discard pile, the void for hunting horror and spawn at museum halls. Shuffle the encounter, discard pile into the encounter deck. And of course, because of the return to the hunting horrors, we attach shadow spawns to it, regardless. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. There he is. And the discard pile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, has shadow spawn. I'm going to put the shadow spawn up here just because. So it spawns in the museum halls. We're going to have it spawn onto Daniela. And that is that. We have 7 Doom threshold for the next one. And whenever it enters play, now we put resources on Shadow Spawned. All right, Daniela's card is a Twist of Fate. There's a cultist, so she takes 2 horror. Perfect. We'll put it on Peter. And of course, that's not a test, so we don't have to do anything about that. Jacqueline will draw Night Beyond Void. Put a resource on Shadow Spawn, even if it's out of play. Even if it is out of play, and has victory 0. Funny. Okay. So the Hunting Horror is now a 3/4/3. Okay. Let's have Jacqueline go first. She's gonna move to the exhibit hall. It is Hall of the Dead. All right, it's 4 clues. Good. That is good. So let us investigate with clairvoyance. We are 5-3. We're going to use our ability. How many cards? I guess I could afford to draw a card. So I'll take the -1. Drawing a card off of the Elder Sign, getting 2 clues, and then we're going to use Divination. 5, 6, 7 to 3. Zero. Okay. So we spend these 2 charges, so we get all 4 clues. Okay. Daniela. You're going to use the Mechanic's Wrench ability to choose the Hunting Horror to attack you. It will deal a damage, which will heal off of bandages, basically. And a horror, which we have to put on ourselves, unfortunately. Because it attacked her, we will use that to automatically evade the Hunting Horror. And now we have 3 actions. I guess we'll play both of these. And then we'll gain a resource. And in return, Peter Sylvester heals. Now it is the enemy phase. We have to reveal a token. And if it's a symbol token, it stands up. It is not. Good. All right, upkeep. We'll ready back onto her. The bandages should have 3 charges. So now, hopefully, I think we can indefinitely cause this guy to be evaded because of Daniela's ability. Peter, well, not indefinitely. The bandages has 6 charges, so we can do it for like 6 rounds for a long time. Let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw another guard dog. Gain a resource. Jacqueline will draw unexpected courage. Gain a resource. All right, there is 1 doom out of 7. Daniela will draw Haunting Recollection. She has no guard dogs in her discard pile, so she discards the top 3 cards of her deck. Guts, Machete, and a Chainsaw. We don't need a Chainsaw, I guess. Jacqueline will draw Inexplicable Cold. Test for Agility. For each one you fail by, you must either choose and discard a card from your play area or from your hand, or take a damage. That's a ward target, I think. Yeah. So we ward that, spend a resource, take a horror. And that's gone. Okay. Jacqueline, I think your turn is pretty simple. You're going to move up and spend your clues. So move up, spend all of your clues. This and this. It's getting a bit messy. That's okay. Are any of these connected to each other? Oh, these are. No. Wait, what? Oh, weird. This is like a one-way connection. That's so weird. Okay. That was Jacqueline's turn. So, Daniela, you're going to do the same thing. Damage off of bandages, horror onto Peter to automatically evade. And you have 3 actions. So you can definitely just check out one of these places and then leave again. So that's totally fine. Oh, you have to exhaust the wrench to do that. I didn't know that. So let's just check out one of these places. Let's check out this place. It's the medieval exhibit. This is a return to version. 3 shroud, 2 clues. Forced. After you fail a skill test while investigating this location, take a damage. Rows of armor line the hall, while instruments of war and torture hang from the walls. You should watch your step in here. All right, second action, she'll walk back. Third action, gain a resource. All right, upkeep. Oh, sorry, enemy phase. Oh, sorry. First, Peter heals horror at the end of his turn. Oh, is this reveal? Yeah. So Jacqueline hasn't used her ability yet, so we'll use it on Daniela. Sorry, this place should have 2 clues as well. Lots of things happening. One, 2, 3. All right, we will not reveal anything, so that's good. Got we're ready. Things were ready. Let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw a vicious blow. Gain a resource. Jacqueline will draw a delve too deep. I don't know why our cards over there. Again, a resource. Okay. We are 2 doom at 7. Daniela will draw beyond the veil. We have to get that. And that surges into Curse Luck. Jacqueline will draw Passage into the Veil. It is a 5 willpower because the hunting horror is here. And this is the perfect time to kill Adam Lynch, I think. Sure. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a... We could try to pass. Nah. Let's just go 5 to 5. -3. 1 direct damage and deal 1 damage to each of your ally assets. Totally. Adam Lynch is dead. So, remove him from the game and add a tablet token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Sure. Come on. So we have 2 tablets in the bag now. And then she takes a direct damage. And that's it. Okay, it's their turns. Jacqueline's going to move to the medieval exhibit. She's going to spend 4 resources to play her clairvoyance over this other clairvoyance. Actually, she's going to do it over this divination. Yeah. Then she's going to investigate with the clairvoyance charge. So she is 5 to 3. She's going to commit prescient. And now she's going to name Symbol and use her ability. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We will choose the skull to resolve, and it is a -1, so we succeed. We also got a symbol, so we get back a divination. Where's her hand? Over there. Pretty good. All right, so that is her turn. Daniela will do the same thing with the wrench. So bandages. This one's gone. Peter. Automatically evade. Should we try and get rid of this cursed luck? We could do it with a machete. 5 to 3. That's not great, actually. I guess we could check this place out. Because if this place is the hunting horror place, then we could just start to kill it. Yeah, let's do it. So Daniela's going to move here as her first action. Oh, it is the restricted hall. While hunting horrors at this location cannot be investigated. It has 4 clues. And we advance. The curator's fate. When you enter the restricted hall, you find the curator of the museum lying in a pool of blood, his intestines strewn about in a grotesque display. Your stomach turns over and you resist the urge to vomit. Whatever did this, it's still nearby. Search the encounter deck, discard pile of the void in all play areas for the hunting horror, and place it in the exhibit hall restricted hall. Ready. So it engages us again. Advance to Act 3A. So we need to get all the clues off of the exhibit hall. All right. So now we can attack with the mechanics wrench. And since this enemy attacked us since the end of our last turn, we can use its action ability to get +2 fight and deal +1 damage. So we are currently 5, 6, 7, 6 to 3. 6 to 3. We'll commit a guard dog to go 7 to 3. That is a Elder Thing, which is a -3. So we actually succeed by 1. Awesome. And we do not fail. So this goes away, and we deal 2 damage. And then we will attack again as our last action. We are 5, 6, 7 to 3. -1. All right, it is dead. The void is over here. I don't have an evidence in my hand, do I? No, I don't. All right, let's go to upkeep. Daniela will draw an evidence. God dang it. You'll get a resource. Peter should have healed. And Jacqueline will draw. Unexpected courage. Get a resource. Let me check her hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. We are 3 of 7. And Daniela will draw Oppressive Mists. So whenever we draw cards here, might have to discard it. Jacqueline will draw another Beyond the Veil. We cannot limit only if there is isn't another one. An Inexplicable Cold. So we might fail this, but we'll do Unexpected Courage. And so we are 4 to 4. We can get rid of 1 Clairvoyance and a few cards in our hand, I think. So that's fine. Yeah, the Unexpected Courage is worth 2 cards. So that's why we committed it. Auto fail. Frick. So either 4 damage or 4 cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that works. So Clairvoyance and then these 3. Unexpected Courage, Voice of Ra, and Arcane Initiate. I think that's totally fine. Card, yeah, player or hand. And then, or you take 4 damage. Yeah. So here's the question. Do we think we can go 1, 2, and then move here? Or should we just try and focus this? We certainly have a lot of time. So let's just do it. We move here. We spend 2 clues. Put this into play. Then we move to it. The Egyptian Hall. After you fail a skill test by investigating its location, lose an action. We didn't read this before. Sandstone sculptures and bejeweled artifacts from another era clutter this exhibit. Like the tomb of an ancient pharaoh. The T. Oh, it's connected here. That's funny. All right. Whatever. Move, spend clues, do the thing. Okay. So I think we're fine. Okay. Well, Daniela, you're gonna double action, get rid of Oppressive Mists, and then move back to the museum halls in case the guy spawns again. And then you heal off of Peter. Alrighty, upkeep. Daniela will get a medical student, getting a resource. Jacqueline will get a flashlight, get a resource. We are 4 of 7. Daniela will get Secret Door. Most investigators. She'll put it here. Jacqueline will get infinite doorway. Leave. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, we didn't read this before. Attach your location. As an additional cost for you to move into or out of attached location, discard the top card of your deck. If the discarded card... No, we did read this. Whatever. If the discarded card is a weakness, draw it. Otherwise, for each copy of the discarded card in your hand or play area, you must either take a horror or discard that card. I think that's totally fine, actually. All right, Jacqueline. You're going to investigate with clairvoyance. Oops. Hello. So we are 5 to 3. We're going to use our ability. Uh-oh. Wait. What is the tablet? It's -2. And -1. Okay. So this is a total of -3. So we fail. Dang it. Let's try again. We're just 5 to 3 now. Yeah. 5 to 3. Elder sign, so she just gets a clue. Sorry, we get 2 clues because we were doing that with clairvoyance. Last action. Let's just play Drawn to the Flame. So we will draw the top card of the encounter deck, curse luck, and get 2 clues. Okay. Daniela. Draw a card. Another evidence. Interesting. Huh. So actually you kind of want to kill things here now. So she's going to test this now. She is 5 to 3. We're going to commit this medical student to go 6 to 3. -1, okay. Secret door is gone. And then she's going to move to the restricted hall in case this guy spawns on her, because then she'll kill it and get evidence off of it. And I think that's pretty good. Okay. Upkeep. Daniela will draw an emergency cache. Jacqueline will draw a Voice of Ra. All right. We have 5 out of 7 Doom. Daniela will draw Ephemeral Exhibits. Uh-oh. 1 to 3. Skull, -1, so she has no actions next turn. Jacqueline will draw another Infinite Doorway. That's actually fine. Okay. So, Jacqueline. Move. So we have to discard the top 2 cards of our deck. Not a weakness. So it is a flashlight, though. So we will discard it. And then another one. Ward of Protection. We don't have that in our hand or play area. So we're done. Second action, move here. Third action, play Divination. And then next turn, hopefully we can get it. Daniela, your turn's done. Upkeep. Stand together. Resource. Jacqueline. Drawn to the Flame. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Resource. Yeah, we do need a chance for a delve if possible. Okay, so we are 6 of 7. It says location cannot be investigated. Interesting. Daniela will draw Oppressive Mists. So if we draw cards, might not draw them. Jacqueline draws Passage into the Veil. She can take a direct damage. She will commit the Voice of Ra, though, in the hopes of trying to get rid of Curse Luck. So she is 6 to 3. Sorry, 5 to 3 with Curse Luck. Zero. Okay, good. So we actually succeed by 1 as well. Great. Succeed by 2, technically. Okay, Jacqueline. First, you investigate with divination. 5, 6, 7. 7 to 3. And let's not use her ability. Ooh, frick. We fail. Okay. Let's do it again. 7 to 3. Skull, which is a -1. She will spend 3 charges to get 3 clues. And then we're going to risk it. We're going to draw into we're going to delve too deep. So Daniela draws passage into the veil. That's fine. She is 5 to 3. Zero, she passes. Jacqueline draws secret door. That's totally fine. All right, delve too deep is in the victory display. That is her turn. And Daniela, we're going to try. We're going to try this. So she is going to commit both of her evidences to go 5 to 3. Then she's going to use Jacqueline's going to use her ability to give her 3 tokens for this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll take the -1, and we do get it. Awesome. Good job, Daniela. You got it. Okay, there are no clues on the restricted hall, so we advance. The Necronomicon. This time, it is too valuable to destroy. We have to keep it safe. R2. Alrighty. R2, here we come. Resolution 2. The Necronomicon is more than just a book. It is a tool. Within its pages is a wealth of information about the forces and creatures you have encountered. Knowing how useful it could be in your endeavors, how could you possibly bring yourself to destroy it? Besides, as long as you keep the book safely in your possession, you will still be foiling those who wish to use it for nefarious purposes. In your campaign log, record that the investigators took custody of the Necronomicon. The investigators have earned the Necronomicon allows Wormia's translation card. Any one investigator may choose to add the Necronomicon allows Wormia's translation to their deck. This card does not count toward that investigator's deck size. We are going to be giving that to Jacqueline. Here it is. You get +1 intellect, and as an action, you can gain 2 resources. It was Abdul Al-Hazred's magnum opus. You have given into the temptation of power. Add 1 Elder Thing Chaos token to the Chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is pretty good. All right, let's clean up and talk about upgrades. So Daniela with 6 XP, she's actually going to bank 1 and spend 5 on a copy of Charisma and her other copy of Peter Sylvester, removing her medical student. The dream is going to be Peter and Guard Dog with bandages out. It's going to be sick. All right, Jacqueline is just going to spend 6 experience to upgrade both of her level 0 clairvoyances to the level 3 versions. Willpower is good. All right, so that was this episode. We did very, very well in the Miskatonic Museum. A lot better than I thought. I completely forgot about the whole Daniela Reyes thing, about the hunting horror can just attack her if she uses her mechanics wrench, and then we can just evade it forever, basically, as long as we have the soak, which Daniela is. That's what that's about. So that turned out pretty well. All right. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. Until next time, this has been SuperFang99, signing off.